You may be stunned to discover that eating the wrong vegetables, ones you thought were harmless, can cripple your immune defenses, speed up brain aging, and even sap the strength and stability from your legs, especially for anyone over the age of 65. This isn't mere speculation. It's backed by years of research involving tens of thousands of older adults, all documented in the Journal of Gerontology. Imagine waking up one morning only to realize that the simple salad you've been enjoying could be silently inflaming your blood vessels, undermining your balance, and dramatically elevating your risk of a fall, the #1 cause of fatal injuries among seniors. It sounds shocking, but by the end of this video, you'll not only know exactly which 3 vegetables you must banish from your plate, but also the 3 you absolutely need to eat every single day. Stay with me to the very end, because I'm about to expose one healthy vegetable that may be stealthily dismantling your mobility without you ever suspecting a thing. But first, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button now and ring the bell so you never miss a single health tip tailored for seniors like you. If this video gives you a valuable insight, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 to help me improve. Your feedback shapes the content I create. Now, brace yourself as we embark on a journey to transform your plate into your most powerful tool for longevity. In just a few moments, you'll learn 3 vegetables that act like armor, fortifying your immune system, sharpening your mind, and reinforcing the very legs that carry you through life. 3 hidden dangers. Common greens and roots that may be eroding your strength, inflaming your joints, and putting you at higher risk of a debilitating fall. This is not about fad diets or gimmicks. It's about evidence-based choices that can add years of vitality to your life. So grab a pen, because you'll want to note these down and get ready to reclaim the confidence to walk, think, and live freely, no matter your age. Let's dive in. As you step into the next chapter of your journey toward vibrant health, picture this. Every crown of broccoli on your plate is like a tiny fortress, standing guard over your body's most precious assets: your brain, your bones, and above all, the legs that carry you into each new day. Researchers studying tens of thousands of seniors have found that broccoli's superstar phytonutrient, sulforaphane, acts as a master regulator of inflammation. When chronic inflammation creeps into your joints and blood vessels, it silently chips away at your strength, your balance, and even your memory. Sulforaphane, however, flips that script. It rallies your body's own detoxification pathways, neutralizes harmful agents, and shields your cells from age-related decay. But the benefits don't stop there. Broccoli also brims with vitamin K and calcium, essential building blocks for bone density, crucial for anyone over 60. When even a small fracture can threaten long-term independence, and its rich antioxidant profile protects the delicate lining of your arteries, preventing the calcification that makes them stiff and fragile. Most importantly, this humble green champion enhances peripheral circulation, sending fresh, oxygen-rich blood to the muscles in your legs and feet. Strong circulation means confident strides, fewer cramps, and a dramatically reduced risk of falls, the silent enemy of so many seniors. How to unlock its power? Lightly steam your broccoli for just 3 to 4 minutes. This preserves its sulforaphane content while making it tender and digestible. Dress it up with a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil and a squeeze of lemon to boost absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Add a sprinkle of toasted sesame seeds or crushed almonds for a satisfying crunch and an extra dose of healthy minerals by choosing a cup of vibrant, gently steamed broccoli each day. You're not just eating, You're investing in a future where every step feels lighter, every thought sharper, and every moment more secure. Now that we've fortified our defenses with broccoli, let's turn our gaze to another green powerhouse, one that quietly fuels both your mind and your muscles in ways you might never expect. Imagine a leafy green so potent that a single handful can flood your muscles and brain with the fuel they need to stay strong and sharp well into your golden years. That's spinach nature's quiet powerhouse of nitrates, lutein, and folate. As we age, our circulation naturally slows, leaving muscles undernourished and our minds prone to brain fog. Spinach's natural nitrates widen and relax your blood vessels, dramatically boosting blood flow not only to your legs and feet, but also to your most vital organ, your brain. Seniors who incorporate spinach daily report faster reflexes, steadier balance, and a noticeable lift in mental clarity. Beyond circulation, spinach is loaded with lutein and zeaxanthin, two carotenoids that act like microscopic shields for your eyes. By concentrating in the macula, they help fend off age-related macular degeneration, preserving your ability to read, drive, and enjoy the world's details. Spinach also supplies generous amounts of folate, essential for healthy neurotransmitter function and mood regulation. So you not only move with confidence, but think with poise and positivity. Preparation tips for maximum impact. Quick sauté. Heat a splash of olive oil. Add minced garlic. Then toss in spinach for just 1 to 2 minutes. This unlocks nutrients without wilting away the good stuff. Green smoothie. Blend a handful of raw spinach with berries, Greek yogurt, and a scoop of protein powder for an easy-to-drink energy and memory boost. Avoid overcooking. Long boiling steals away water-soluble vitamins. Fast, gentle heat is key. Incorporating just 1 cup of spinach raw or lightly cooked each day can be like turning on a high-flow tap of oxygen and nutrients to your body's most critical systems. With our bodies and minds now fueled by broccoli and spinach, it's time to meet our third ally, a vibrant root that protects your vision, balance, and metabolic health all at once. Now, envision a simple root, bright orange, crisp, and sweet that does far more than delight your taste buds. Carrots are packed with beta-carotene, the precursor to vitamin A, making them indispensable for sharp vision, robust balance, and healthy skin. For seniors, preserving sight isn't just about reading fine print. It's about maintaining the confidence to move without hesitation. Beta-carotene concentrates in the retina and helps slow the progression of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of vision loss after 60. But the benefits of carrots extend beyond your eyes. Their rich antioxidant profile supports the integrity of neurons and blood vessels, ensuring that signals from your brain travel swiftly to your legs and feet. This neuromuscular coordination is critical for stable, sure-footed steps, reducing the risk of stumbles and falls. Carrots are also a fantastic source of dietary fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and cholesterol levels. Stable blood sugar prevents the energy crashes and inflammation spikes that can sap your muscle strength and impair circulation. Easy ways to enjoy carrots daily. Raw snacks. Keep baby carrots or thinly sliced sticks on hand for a crunchy, nutrient-dense snack. Light steaming steam carrot rounds for 3-4 minutes to soften them just enough while preserving beta-carotene. Blended soups or smoothies. Puree cooked carrots into a creamy soup, or blend raw carrots into a morning smoothie for a gentle digestive load. By making carrots a daily habit, whether grated into salads, stirred into stews, or simply eaten fresh, you're wrapping your body in a protective layer of vision support, balance enhancement, and metabolic stability. We've now built a fortress of health with broccoli, spinach, and carrots. Next, we'll uncover the stealthy saboteurs lurking in your grocery cart. 3 vegetables that, despite their innocent appearance, can undermine your strength, inflame your joints, and erode the very foundation of your mobility. 3 vegetables seniors should never touch. We've fortified our bodies with broccoli, spinach, and carrots, our frontline defenders for immunity, circulation, and neuromuscular health. Now it's time to expose 3 seemingly harmless vegetables that can quietly undermine your strength, inflame your joints, and erode the very foundation of your mobility. Let's begin with a vegetable found in countless recipes from ratatouille to baba ganoush, yet potentially stealthy in its harms for seniors: eggplant. Why eggplant can be problematic for seniors. Solatine content. Eggplant's natural defense against pests, solanine, often called solatine, can trigger low-grade inflammation in sensitive individuals. For anyone over 65 whose joints and connective tissues are already prone to stiffness, regular solanine exposure may worsen arthritis, increase muscle soreness, and lead to diminished range of motion. What? Inflammatory cascade. Chronic. Subclinical inflammation in the legs contributes to slowed circulation, reduced nutrient delivery to muscle fibers, and impaired neuromuscular signaling. Over time, you may notice a creeping weakness in your steps, subtle instability when standing up, or unexplained joint aches after meals featuring eggplant. Preparation won't eliminate risk. Whether roasted, grilled, stewed, or fried, the solanine remains present. No amount of cooking can fully degrade this compound, meaning repeated consumption continues to feed the inflammatory process. Real-world impact. Many seniors unwittingly experience stiffer knees and ankles after enjoying eggplant dishes, slower gait, and increased reliance on support rails, longer recovery times from minor leg cramps or strains. Safer alternatives. Instead of eggplant, try these nutrient-rich substitutes that won't inflame your system. Zucchini. Similar texture when grilled, but without solanine. Summer squash. Mild flavor. Excellent source of magnesium and potassium for muscle function. Portobello mushroom, sabiti texture. Packed with B vitamins and anti-inflammatory compounds. By consciously swapping eggplant for one of these gentler options, you'll protect your joints, preserve circulation, and maintain the freedom to walk, stand, and move with confidence. Now that we've uncovered the hidden risks of eggplant, we'll move on to a vibrant-looking bell that may be stirring more harm than good. Stay tuned for having uncovered the stealthy danger of eggplant. Let's turn to a bright, familiar favorite that may be feeding unseen fires of inflammation in your body. Green bell peppers. On the surface, their crisp texture and mild flavor make them a go-to for salads, stir-fries, and snacks. But lurking beneath that cheerful exterior is a high concentration of lectins, proteins that can bind to the lining of your digestive tract, disrupt nutrient absorption, and trigger a low-grade, chronic inflammatory response. For seniors whose gut barrier and immune regulation often weaken with age, those lectin-induced inflammatory signals can slowly erode joint health, impair blood vessel function, and dull nerve sensitivity in the legs and feet. You might first notice it as a subtle stiffness in your ankles, a tingling in your toes, or a creeping sense of instability when you stand. Unlike their red, orange, and yellow counterparts, which develop more antioxidants as they ripen. Green bell peppers offer little in the way of protective phytochemicals. You bear the burden of their inflammatory potential without the shield of anti-inflammatory nutrients. Key risks for seniors: joint discomfort. Lectin-driven inflammation can exacerbate arthritis pain, making walking or climbing stairs more challenging. Circulatory sluggishness. Inflamed vessel walls contract more, reducing blood flow to the extremities and increasing the risk of cramps or numbness. Subtle balance issues. Nerve irritation in the feet can diminish proprioception. The body's awareness of position, raising the likelihood of missteps. What to do instead? Swap in ripe colored peppers red, orange, yellow. They contain higher levels of vitamin C and carotenoids, offering antioxidant protection without the same lectin load. Choose crunchy alternatives. Thinly sliced jicama or cucumber delivers satisfying texture, plus prebiotic fiber to support a healthy gut lining. Embrace leafy greens. Swiss chard or kale adds vibrant color, rich nutrients, and no harmful lectins. By minimizing or eliminating green bell peppers from your meals and opting for these gentler substitutes, you'll sidestep a silent source of inflammation and keep your joints, vessels, and nerves operating smoothly. With green bell peppers off the menu, prepare to confront, perhaps, the most comforting yet deceptive staple in American kitchens. Up next is vegetable to avoid number 3, white potatoes, a beloved classic that could be quietly undermining your strength and stability. Stay with me. Finally, we come to a vegetable that feels like home on the dinner plate. White potatoes, yet maybe stealthily robbing you of energy, strength, and stability. White potatoes are high in simple carbohydrates, which cause a rapid spike in blood sugar and a corresponding surge in insulin. Each time your blood sugar skyrockets, it triggers an inflammatory cascade that strains the delicate vessels feeding your legs and feet. For seniors, whose circulatory resilience is already diminished, these repeated insults can lead to slower healing, numbness, and that creeping weakness that makes each step feel heavier. Moreover, frequent high glycemic meals contribute to arterial stiffening, arteriosclerosis. As your arteries lose elasticity, blood flow to your lower extremities dwindles, leading to cold feet, cramps, and impaired neuromuscular coordination. What may start as a mild tingle or slight imbalance can escalate into serious fall risk, especially when combined with age-related muscle loss. Compounding the issue, many classic potato dishes add butter, cream, and salt, further burdening your cardiovascular system and driving up blood pressure. So that comforting plate of mashed or scalloped potatoes can quietly undo the healthy habits you work so hard to maintain. Healthier swaps to honor both taste and stability. Sweet potatoes, rich in complex carbohydrates, fiber, and beta-carotene. They release energy more slowly and support circulation. Cauliflower mash, similar creamy texture with far fewer carbs, plus a boost of vitamin C and antioxidants. Roasted root medley. Combine beets, turnips, and parsnips for a colorful, nutrient-dense side that won't spike your blood sugar. By replacing white potatoes with these alternatives, you protect your arteries, stabilize blood sugar, and safeguard the very foundation of your mobility, your legs and feet. We've now journeyed through 6 vegetables, 3 champions, to include broccoli, spinach, carrots, and 3 hidden saboteurs. To avoid eggplant, green bell peppers, white potatoes, each choice you make at the grocery store is a vote for your future strength, balance, and independence. Take a moment today to swap one of your regular meals for a plate piled high with broccoli, spinach, and carrots, and replace any eggplant, green peppers, or white potatoes with the gentle substitutes we discussed. Small decisions like these, repeated daily, build a fortress of health that stands firm against the challenges of aging. Now, I'd love to hear from you, Amit. 1. If you're ready to make these changes, or 0. if you have questions or suggestions for future topics. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And click the bell so you never miss a tip designed to keep you walking confidently into tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Here's to nourishing your body, empowering your mind, and living life on your terms.